Hey builders, it's Minecraft Builder here with another Let's Play with me, Fishman Amazing. As you can see, we're going to be playing Goosebumps the game. I am playing it on my Xbox One, so we'll see how it goes. I've input my name as Fred. I don't know if you can see it properly on the camera, but we're going to go with Fred, and we're going to be a boy. We resize the screen to what we need. I'd say about there. I'm not reading this quick bit because I can't read it. It's too fast. You keep seeing me on the TV screen, I'm so sorry. I can't see anything. Satisfied? Looks like you've got a new Halo Horror Night of the... Not funny, oh. There's something there. What is it, some kid? Oh, hahaha. What? It's just a ventriloquist dummy. Who are you calling dummy, dummy? I'm not even going to bother trying to make voices for these characters because I'm no good. The next day. So, we're at school. We have to go back in. There's a piece of paper, Once straightened out, the note reads, "Hey, you, found my note. I hoped that you would. Sometimes people see notes in the hall and just assume they're trash. Not you, though. This happened the day Roger forgot his locker combination. Fortunately, yours is easy to remember. Insert key, turn." Oh, 3:20. Already. You've wasted practically your entire afternoon. Your locker. With any luck, your cell phone is in there. Thank goodness. It's your cell phone, seemingly unharmed and fully charged. You click play. Hi Fred, it's Mom. Just wanted to let you know I'll be home later on tonight. The clients want to take us out to dinner. Chad should be home pretty soon, so you two will need to fend for yourselves. Remember the keys under the back steps. Love you. So, you put these stickers up at the start of the year and are already sick of them. Your brother was right. The only thing more permanent than tattoos are stickers. Stick carefully. These are all the books you didn't need for homework. Right, we better go. Yeah, it's just telling me hints. The school parking lot is empty. It's clearly empty. It says, sorry. I'm moving my chair. The school parking lot is nearly empty, as most of the school's gone home. You can faintly hear the football team practicing in the distance, though. There are multiple ways to move between, slime. That slime is not normal. Your mind races with thoughts of alien invasion or zombie draw. What could it be? You muster some courage and go in for a closer look. Oh, it's just someone's old milkshake. Really, really old milkshake. What a beat up old car. You wouldn't mind one, just like it. But you're too young to drive. The janitor's thing. It's made of thick boards and carelessly bolted into the frame. This probably isn't the original door. The padlock looks ancient. It's covered in rust. Ouch, you slam your fist against the lock, resulting only in bloody knuckles. What's the point of a shed if he's going to leave all the tools outside? And we're going to need this one. It's a bottle of weed killer with a handy 2-setting nozzle. You carefully tuck the weed killer into your bag, checking that it's set to off. And now we can, the familiar sights and sounds of the woods. The path leads over a bridge and turns into some trees. It's a lost dog flyer. You should keep an eye out for Gigi. A lovable bundle of cuddles, apparently. You reach a small clearing surrounded by trees on all sides. There's a weird guy creeping around. You've never seen him before. So we'll use the weed killer here. On a hunch, you raise the weed killer and pump the trigger 3 times, spraying the strange figure. He recoils violently as it hits his face. Smoke rises from his wounds, and you smell something like freshly cut grass. He retreats to the foot of the hill before falling down and cowering. You reach the big tree and take a nice deep breath. The air in this spot smells cleaner somehow. This tree is so big it must be incredibly old. If you wrapped your arms around it, your fingers wouldn't touch. Not even close. Uneven dirt. I already know what we have to do here. A bunch of kids from school are gathering around. They seem really excited about something. You ask what's going on, but Tyler Alseth just glares at you. Mind your own business, Fred. You peer inside the van and see a ton of boxes. along with odds and ends. The crash didn't seem to damage anything. A sense of dread creeps up the back of your neck. Some nondescript books are stacked up: encyclopedias, a thesaurus, and style guide. Boring stuff. A canister of something. You opt to keep your distance. That glow doesn't bode well. So you picked up the shrunken head. It's cold and slimy, and drop it into your bag. You don't really see these much anymore. It's a globe, a map of the Earth. A really imposing scarecrow. Pumpkin head, straw hair, threadbare hat. Looks like a fancy portrait, though it's too dark to see much detail. It looks really authentic. A thin layer of dust covers it all over. You struggle with the handle, but it won't budge. You do manage to kick up a thick cloud of dust. With a flourish, you make the top hat disappear into your bag. So we need the hat. It's a sleepy neighbourhood street. You're surprised people don't seem more concerned about the accident. Nearly said ancient. This is still a bit thingy, isn't it? About there, I'd say. This is the far end of the woods, just below your neighbourhood. The creek flows into a huge drainpipe tunnel. You pull the hat out of your bag and look down to find the rabbit at your feet. He stands on two legs and allows you to put the hat on his head. Thank you so much, the rabbit says. I'm not much without this hat, I'm afraid. My name is Amazo. Maybe you've heard of me. He pauses, waiting. No? Well, you have my gratitude, regardless. With a flash of white, the rabbit disappears into the brush. With a running start, you dive into the big black hole. You fall for what seems like hours falling. This might have been a mistake. Oh, I forgot to load. Doesn't matter. You creep into the tunnel, an unnatural darkness closing in around you. Halfway through, you wonder if you'll make it. This wash runs behind many of the houses on your street. You can usually find all sorts of weird junk that people have thrown out here. Somebody left a bag here. It's a little banged up, but not too bad. It probably still rolls just fine. You secure the hub of the wheel and spin it with one hand. Seems fine, it clicks and everything. A chimney? How would a chimney even get here? Deciding it's better in your hands than out in the elements, you pick up the shoe. Getting down on your knees, you put one arm into the pool of water. Its icy chill clings to your skin as you reach further down. The water rises past your elbow. Still haven't hit the bottom. You take a deep breath and press on, reaching down the water laps against your shoulders. You reach left and right, but can't feel anything but water. You start to imagine a hand gripping your wrist and yanking you down beneath its cold surface. It's almost real. The sensation of bony fingers wrapping around you, tightening, the pool rushing towards your face. You take a desperate breath and hold it, clenching your eyes shut. Moments later, you realise it's your imagination. You gasp and pull your arm out, soaked but unharmed. You look around to make sure nobody saw that. The coast seemed clear. What the heck? You took several large gasps and tried to calm down. That dog attacked as soon as you entered your neighbourhood. Thank goodness it's on a leash. The woman doesn't look familiar. Maybe she's new in town. She's dressed extremely formally for somebody walking her dog. You nervously stammer hello at the woman, who turns a disinterested eye in your direction. Sorry about the dog, she looks to have given you quite the fright. Huh, oh no, I'm okay. What breed of dog is she? Anyway, poodle or something else? Fifi, yes, she's a very rare sub-breed of poodle. One prone to temperament problems. What kind of problems? Is she dangerous? Goodness, no. Not to you. Not at this moment. But who can say for certain? A dog can escape its leash, for example. Do take care. The pair continue their walk down the street. The large house reaches up toward the ominous sky, its twisted windows portals of madness. This is your address, but this is definitely not the home you left this morning. Gotta go to the back. That tiny T-Rex is furious looking. Ferocious looking, huh? Who's been playing dinosaurs back here? Giddily run up and jump into the tyre as it flies forward and you lean back. You close your eyes and can't help but shouting, "Whee!" The moment passes and you reluctantly lower yourself to the ground. You hold in the swing until it stops moving and step away. Life's so much more complicated now. You pick up the Coca-Cola can and shake it, listening as the spare key clanks around inside. After a moment, it falls out. This is without a doubt not your house. Mum would never leave the entryway get this dirty. Never let the entryway get this dirty. You can smell the dust and decay in the air. You step into the dining room and spring back, immediately noticing a woman at the table. She eyes you intently, like a hawk searching for prey. A toothy grin spreads across the woman's face before she speaks. There you are, Fred. Come give me a big kiss. You hesitantly walk to the woman, then lean in to kiss her wrinkly cheek. It's clammy and loose. She smells like dust, mothballs, and some spice you can't quite describe. That's better. Now your Aunt Dahlia poured a glass of prune juice for your favourite. Down the hatch. I'm going to decline, thank you. No thanks. I'm not thirsty. Oh, is that any way to treat your Aunt Dahlia? Your mother wanted me to look after you today, and you're already misbehaving. I don't have an Aunt Dahlia. But of course you do. I'm a distant relative, and haven't visited since you were very little. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, I'm sorry. That's okay, child. Sit down and have some of the prune juice. Your loving aunt saved for you. No thanks, I'm not thirsty. That's quite alright. Who can blame you for being on edge? With so many strange goings on today? This conversation is strange. I'm going to go now. Well, that's a shame. Don't hesitate to come back to your poor aunt if you get lonely. I'm going this way. You decide to take talisman with you. Maybe it can ward off some of the weirdness. Purple PB. You slip the jar of purple peanut butter in your backpack. I have no idea why it's gone so quiet. There you are, Fred. Come give me, I'll give it a kiss. I know exactly what I need to do. Suspicious. Accept. Decline. Nod. Decline. Continue. Left asleep. What did you do? She claps on the table, clawing toward you. You little punk! How dare you! You notice a loud hissing sound slowly building from deep within the woman. She falls to the ground and begins to melt out of existence. Nothing remains in her place except a small cassette tape. You have the laundry soap into your bag. You take the fabric softener, at least now your bag will smell nice. There's not much you can do in there at the moment. Or we can do in there at the moment. Yikes! 3 children materialize before your eyes, which you are rubbing in disbelief. This really is a haunted house. So, we already can solve one of them. one of them we're going to need a screwdriver for, and the other we need the cassette tape, which I think I got. I think anyway. At least I thought I did. Yeah, we got the cassette tape. So the first one we need is this page, and we need to...
Please?
You try to get his attention and he looks towards you. I live here, you know. I hate going into the basement. He looks away embarrassed. After a moment he continues. You believe me, don't you? You used the letter here. He takes the envelope eagerly, confirming his name on the address. He tears it open, reading the enclosed letter with much interest. As he reaches the end, the ghost looks to you and smiles. He seems to be at peace. Just as suddenly as he appeared, the child fades out of view. You feel his presence leave the house gently. A moment later, the basement door unlocks with a resounding click. Right. Right, so the other ghost I can do now. Which will leave the one that needs the cassette tape, which... that's not really a problem. Oops. Leaves one ghost left. I think that's the study key, yes. While we're doing that, you open the sink, you take the sponge, you take that. That's not what I wanted to do with the screwdriver. Crap! Right, I'm going to leave it there because I've done enough videos, so I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye!